Picture this. It's a perfect summer evening. You step onto your deck with your favorite drink, ready to unwind. But instead of swatting mosquitoes every 5 seconds, you're sitting in complete peace. No buzzing, no bites, no toxic sprays. Just you enjoying your outdoor space exactly as nature intended. What if I told you that 15 simple plants could transform your yard into a mosquito-free sanctuary? Plants that not only keep these bloodsuckers away, but make your garden absolutely stunning in the process? Hey garden lovers! Welcome back to Daily Garden Fix. I'm your host, and today I'm revealing the exact plants that luxury resorts use to keep their million-dollar properties bite-free. And you can grow them for the cost of a dinner out. If you love natural solutions that actually work, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because I'm constantly sharing gardening secrets that save you money and frustration. I've ranked these plants from good to absolutely incredible, and you need to stick with me until the very end, because plant number 1 is so powerful. It's literally used by 5-star resorts in mosquito-heavy tropical locations. Plant 15, Maragolds, the $2 miracle. Starting with plant number 15. A flower so common you might already have it. Yet most people have no idea it's a mosquito-fighting machine. Marigolds. These bright, cheerful flowers cost about $2 at any garden center. But here's what most people don't know. Marigolds contain pyrethrum, the same natural ingredient found in many commercial insect repellents. It's like having a $30 bug spray growing right in your garden bed. Growing marigolds is almost foolproof. They thrive in full sun, need water only when the soil feels dry, and actually prefer poor soil. The worse your dirt, the stronger their mosquito-fighting compounds become. Space them about 6 inches apart for a solid barrier of protection. NASA studies showed that marigolds can repel mosquitoes from up to 10 feet away. That means one small border can protect your entire outdoor seating area. Plant 14. Alliums, the stinky soldiers. Plant number 14 might surprise you. Ornamental onions or alliums. These gorgeous purple globes aren't just Instagram-worthy. They're mosquito warfare disguised as garden art. The sulfur compounds that give onions their distinctive smell are exactly what mosquitoes can't stand. It's like chemical warfare, but completely natural and beautiful. Plant allium bulbs in fall for spectacular spring blooms that last well into summer. They're incredibly low maintenance. Plant once and forget about them. They'll multiply naturally, creating larger mosquito-free zones each year. The tall varieties like giant allium create dramatic purple spheres on 3-foot stems, while shorter varieties like purple sensation work perfectly for front borders. Either way, mosquitoes hate them all. Plant 13. Lemon thyme, the ground hugger. Number 13 is lemon thyme, and this little ground-hugging hero packs a serious mosquito-fighting punch. The citronella-like compounds in lemon thyme are released every time someone walks on it or brushes against it. Plant it between stepping stones or along pathways where people naturally step. Every footstep releases a burst of mosquito-repelling oils. It's like having automatic bug spray activation with every step. This Mediterranean native thrives in poor, well-draining soil and full sun. It spreads naturally to form a living carpet that smells incredible when disturbed. You can also harvest it for cooking. It's amazing with fish and roasted vegetables. The best part? It's completely drought-tolerant once established and requires zero maintenance beyond occasional harvesting. Plant 12. Pennyroyal, the concentrated mint. Plant number 12 is pennyroyal, the most potent member of the mint family for mosquito control. This low-growing mint contains pulgone, a compound so effective at repelling insects that it's used in commercial pet flea sprays. Traditional sailors would carry pennyroyal on long voyages to keep their ships pest-free. They'd scatter fresh leaves in sleeping quarters and storage areas to prevent insect infestations. Pennyroyal spreads like other mints, so plant it in containers or areas where it can roam freely. It prefers partial shade and consistent moisture, forming dense mats of tiny leaves that release intense mosquito-repelling oils when stepped on. A word of caution: pennyroyal is strong medicine, so don't ingest it. But for external mosquito control, it's incredibly effective and completely safe to grow and handle. Plant 11. Floss flower, Ageratum. The pretty defender. Number 11 is floss flower or Ageratum, and this cottage garden favorite hides a mosquito-fighting secret. The fuzzy blue, pink, or white flowers contain coumarin, a natural compound that mosquitoes absolutely despise. What makes floss flower special is that it blooms continuously from spring until frost, providing months of mosquito protection while adding constant color to your garden beds. These compact annuals are perfect for edging beds or filling containers. They thrive in full sun to partial shade and need regular watering to keep blooming. The more flowers you have, the stronger the mosquito protection. I love using floss flower in mixed containers with other mosquito-repelling plants. The soft, fuzzy texture contrasts beautifully with spiky lavender or bold marigolds while doubling the pest-fighting power. Plant 10. Scented geraniums, the fragrant fortress. Plant number 10 is scented geraniums, and these aren't your typical window box geraniums. These fragrant beauties produce essential oils that mosquitoes find absolutely intolerable. Rose geranium, lemon geranium, and citronella geranium are particularly effective. The oils are so concentrated that simply brushing against the leaves releases enough scent to repel mosquitoes for hours. In warm climates, they grow as perennials, but in colder areas, treat them as annuals or bring containers indoors for winter. They prefer well-draining soil and can handle some drought once established. The bonus is the incredible variety of scents: rose, lemon, mint, apple, coconut. You can create an aromatic garden that smells amazing to humans while being completely repulsive to mosquitoes. Plant 9. Lavender, the sensory overload. Plant number 9 isn't just Instagram pretty. It's a mosquito's worst nightmare. Lavender contains linalool, a natural compound that interferes with mosquitoes' nervous systems. While we smell relaxing floral notes, mosquitoes experience something closer to sensory overload. It's like playing death metal at a meditation retreat. They simply can't handle it. I learned about lavender's power from a French gardener who'd never used bug spray in 30 years. His secret? Strategic lavender placement around every outdoor living space. In Provence, they've been using lavender to keep insects away since the Roman Empire. Plant lavender in well-draining soil with full sun exposure. Poor drainage will kill lavender faster than a freeze, so add sand and gravel if you have clay soil. Water deeply but infrequently, and you can harvest it for sachets, cooking, and natural stress relief. Plant 8. Catnip, the scientific shocker. This might surprise you, but catnip is scientifically proven to be 10 times more effective at repelling mosquitoes than DEET. Yes, the chemical in commercial bug sprays. A study at Iowa State University found that nepentolactone, the compound that drives cats wild, sends mosquitoes running in the opposite direction. Indigenous peoples have been using it for insect control for centuries, burning dried catnip leaves around camps to create mosquito-free zones. Growing catnip is incredibly easy, almost too easy. This plant can take over your garden if you're not careful, so I recommend planting it in containers or designated areas where it can spread safely. It prefers full sun to partial shade and tolerates poor soil better than most vegetables tolerate premium potting mix. You can dry the leaves for tea, make natural mosquito repellent by crushing fresh leaves, or just enjoy the built-in cat entertainment. Plant 7. Lemon Balm, the Citronella Factory. Plant number 7 is where things get interesting. Lemon balm contains citronellol and geraniol, the same compounds found in commercial citronella candles, but in much higher concentrations. Imagine having the power of a dozen citronella candles growing naturally in your yard, working 24/7 without ever burning out or needing replacement. This plant is practically indestructible. It grows in full sun or partial shade, tolerates both drought and overwatering, and spreads naturally to create larger mosquito-free zones. The only challenge is controlling its enthusiasm. Lemon balm can take over if you let it, so consider planting it in contained areas or harvesting regularly. You can use fresh leaves in cooking, dry them for tea, or simply brush against the plants to release mosquito-repelling oils onto your skin. Plant 6. Peppermint, the navigation jammer. Peppermint doesn't just repel mosquitoes, it confuses them. The menthol overwhelms mosquitoes' scent receptors, making it impossible for them to locate their targets. It's like throwing a smoke bomb in their navigation system. Commercial mosquito repellents often contain synthetic versions of compounds found naturally in peppermint. You're essentially growing your own bug spray factory, but this version improves your garden's biodiversity instead of harming it. Growing peppermint requires strategy because it's incredibly aggressive. Plant it in containers or use root barriers to prevent takeover. It thrives in partial shade with consistent moisture. Think of how mint grows wild near streams. The culinary benefits are endless. Fresh mojitos, mint tea, lamb dishes. Plus, you can make natural mosquito repellent by steeping fresh leaves in witch hazel for a week. Plant 5. Basil, the kitchen defender. Sweet basil. Yes, the same herb you use for pasta sauce is a mosquito-fighting powerhouse. It contains eugenol, linalool, and citronellol, creating a triple threat that mosquitoes absolutely cannot tolerate. The best part? You get incredible culinary value while creating a pest-free zone. Every time someone brushes against the plants or you harvest for cooking, you're releasing a fresh wave of mosquito-repelling compounds. Growing basil requires attention to temperature and moisture. Plant after the last frost. Provide consistent water without waterlogging, and pinch flowers to keep leaves tender. Full sun produces the strongest mosquito-repelling oils. African blue basil and lemon basil are particularly effective against mosquitoes, while holy basil contains the highest levels of eugenol. Plant different varieties for maximum protection and culinary diversity. Plant 4. Rosemary, the Mediterranean fortress. Rosemary is the multitasking champion of mosquito-repelling plants. The oils that make it perfect for roasting potatoes, camphor, cineole, and alpha-pinene, are the same compounds that create an invisible barrier against mosquitoes. Mediterranean cultures have used rosemary for pest control for thousands of years. They'd burn rosemary branches during outdoor gatherings, creating aromatic smoke that kept insects away while adding flavor to grilled foods. Rosemary thrives in full sun with minimal water once established. Overwatering kills rosemary faster than drought. The more stressed it becomes from heat and dry conditions, the more intensely aromatic its oils become. You can harvest rosemary year-round in most climates, and the woody stems make excellent skewers for grilling. Try throwing fresh rosemary sprigs on barbecue coals for mosquito protection and incredible flavor. Plant 3. Citronella grass, the real deal. Here's the plant that started the entire citronella industry. Real citronella grass. Not those fake citronella plants sold at big box stores, but true citronella grass containing the highest natural concentration of citronellol. What most people don't realize is that citronella candles contain synthetic versions of oils from this grass, often diluted and mixed with chemicals. When you grow the actual plant, you're getting pure, concentrated mosquito-fighting power. Growing citronella grass is surprisingly easy in warm climates, though it needs winter protection in areas with hard freezes. Plant it in full sun with regular water, and it grows into impressive clumps that release oils with every breeze. In colder regions, grow it in large containers that you can move indoors during winter. You can harvest the leaves to make your own natural mosquito repellent by steeping them in carrier oil. Plant 2. Lemon Eucalyptus, the CDC approved. Plant number 2 is a scientific breakthrough that most gardeners have never heard of: lemon eucalyptus. This plant produces PMD, the only plant-based compound that the CDC recognizes as effective as DEET. Studies show that oil from lemon eucalyptus provides up to 6 hours of mosquito protection, longer than many chemical repellents. It's literally nature's answer to laboratory-created insect control. In warm climates, it grows as a fast-growing tree that can reach 15 to 20 feet. In colder areas, grow it as an annual or in containers. The young leaves have the strongest concentration of active compounds. You can make incredibly effective repellent by crushing fresh leaves and steeping them in vodka or witch hazel. Commercial lemon eucalyptus repellents are based on this exact principle, but yours will be pure and chemical-free. Plant 1. American Beautyberry, the military secret. Our #1 mosquito-fighting champion is the secret weapon that luxury resorts don't want you to know about. American Beautyberry is so effective that the U.S. military has studied it for developing natural insect repellents for soldiers in tropical environments. The active compounds calicarponyl and intermediol are found nowhere else in nature. These molecules don't just repel mosquitoes. They create an invisible dome of protection that extends 15 to 20 feet in all directions. Here's the incredible part. American Beautyberry works against mosquitoes, ticks, fire ants, and even chiggers. A single plant provides broader pest protection than any commercial product on the market. During peak mosquito season, people report being able to sit within 10 feet of beautyberry bushes without receiving a single bite, even in swampy conditions. Scientists believe beautyberry evolved these superpowered compounds because it grows naturally in wetland areas where mosquito pressure is extreme. Growing beautyberry is almost foolproof. It tolerates everything from soggy clay to sandy drought conditions, grows in full sun or partial shade, and requires zero fertilizer or pest control. In fall, it produces clusters of brilliant purple berries that feed birds while providing stunning ornamental value. Now here's the bonus strategy one promised, the technique that doubles the effectiveness of any plants you choose. It's called layered defense, and it works exactly like military strategy. Instead of planting one type of mosquito-repelling plant, create zones with different plants that work in complementary ways. Start with American Beautyberry or Citronella Grass as your primary barrier around seeding areas. Add basil, rosemary, and scented geraniums near entrances where people naturally brush against them. Use lavender and alliums as secondary rings of protection. Fill in with marigolds and floss flower for complete coverage. The key is understanding that different plants release their oils at different times and in different ways. Some work constantly, others activate when disturbed, and some are most effective during specific weather conditions. By combining multiple plants, you create 24/7 protection that adapts to changing conditions. A landscape architect in Florida uses this exact strategy for million-dollar homes, and her clients report 95% reduction in mosquito encounters. The secret is spacing plants so their protection zones overlap, creating seamless barriers with no weak spots. With these 15 plants, you can transform your outdoor space from a mosquito battleground into a peaceful sanctuary where you actually want to spend time. Imagine hosting summer barbecues where guests remember the food instead of the bug bites. Picture reading a book on your patio without constant interruptions from buzzing bloodsuckers. The best part? Every plant I've shared provides benefits beyond mosquito control. You get beauty, fragrance, culinary ingredients, wildlife habitat, and natural pest management, all in one investment that pays dividends for years. If this video helped you discover even one new way to enjoy your outdoor space, hit that like button to help other people find these natural solutions. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, because I'm constantly sharing money-saving gardening secrets that actually work. Which of these plants are you most excited to try? Are you going for the military-grade protection of American beautyberry, the kitchen benefits of basil and rosemary, or maybe the automatic activation of lemon-thyme walkways? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one, and often create follow-up videos based on your questions and experiences. Until next time, keep growing naturally and enjoy your mosquito-free outdoor paradise.